Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Buccos will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Shelby Miller will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
For Pittsburgh,
in now, Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 1:15.
The windup and the 0-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Now a curveball misses inside. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First pitch of the on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Popped him up. Adams has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Francisco Liriano gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Coming to the plate
Here
now, Danny
Louis.
Santana. He'll lead
That's
things off
shortstop.
here in the bottom half of the first.
Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marte is under it. 1 out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's hitting over 350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Stepping in, Dylan Carlson, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Carlson is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this. But, man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
1 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep out to left center field. McCutchen looking up. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jorge Alfaro.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert
Batting
your authority early on in
the
the game,
first
but
baseman,
it hasn't happened so
Matt
far out here. That's a
Adams.
home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's Matt Adams now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Alfaro leads off second with one gone in the inning. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton looking up. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Now time is called
Batting
here as
fifth,
we'll get a trip to the
the
mound.
right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth,
That was a
the
tough
center
play,
fielder,
so let's take another
number
look at
11.
it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box, number 11. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Now he'll step off. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Takes this the other way to right. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact.
Batting
That's
seventh,
4 bullets
the
in the
baseman,
first inning to open up this game.
Broadway.
In now, Andrew Broadway, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. Liriano sets. Here he comes 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Pirates nothing. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's been hitting well in the series. 4 RBIs on 5 hits.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Carlson sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Up next for the Buccos, Chris Davis. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. One and one, the count to Chris Davis.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He comes in right on the heels of driving in 5 runs in yesterday's ball game. From the stretch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double. And he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Into the box now, number 23, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Miller, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Into the box now, Eric Ibar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball fouled off to the left for strike 1. Davis, the runner at third. McCutchen is over at first with 1 away. Behind 0-2 now. He pulls this one into right. Richard is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 47, Francisco Liriano.
Stepping in, Francisco Liriano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Behind 0-2 now. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. 0-2. Here it is. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, number 34. He'll take his first hacks here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. McCutchen on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff
Batting
knock in the second. That makes five. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Miller.
Stepping in now, Shelby Miller. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Now in the box, Danny Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Fouled off. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. One out and a runner on second base. Hit hard on the ground to second. Moustakas is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Into the
left
box,
fielder,
Dylan Carlson.
Dylan
He went deep in his
Carlson.
first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a throw behind the runner at third, but the runner's back easily. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
When a guy homers off you early in
Now
the game,
batting.
the last
The
thing you
third
want to do is
baseman,
challenge him and maybe have him do it again.
Alfaro.
He was a lot more careful with him there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro, and their runners at the corners now. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and the runner back easily. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Marte.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Count still at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him
Now
these
batting.
days. Looking back at his
The
last
second
start,
baseman.
he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Digging in now, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And it's fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
The batter, the right fielder, Giancarlo.
So a runner at first with one out now, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Moustakas, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Due to follow here is Pedro Alvarez. He's in the on-deck circle. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pedro Alvarez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And, wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's Alvarez getting into one now. This is hit to deep left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Up and out over the plate, but a called strike. 2-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, bases loaded. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike, too. The 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates leave them loaded. Still down 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Adams. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Matt Adams.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Number 23 is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder,
Settling
number 50.
In now, Rendell Grichuk. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Grichuk.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
And
that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. Ibar ranging up the middle. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
Now batting. Number
now to
11.
the plate, number 11. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Scorched to third. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there.
The
Dan
batter,
was going to have a
5.
1-2-3 inning,
Second
but not the
baseman,
case, giving up
Andrew.
that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. Into the box, Andrew Broadway, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there he goes towards second, down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Cards leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Coming to the plate now, number 23. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Eric Ibar.
Stepping into the box, Eric Ibar will swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Left side, but well foul.
Ball one.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Richard looking up, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and the Buccos have made this a 3-2 ball game.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
The pitcher, number 47, Francisco.
Standing in now, Francisco Liriano, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he lays off for ball one. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, and he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And they'll step off and try again. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
The 1-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Pirates 2. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for St. Louis.
So stepping
the
in,
catcher,
number 34.
Number 34.
Set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. First delivery to him on the way. Boy, and good pop to the fastball there from Liriano. Strike one. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Shelby Miller. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead.
Now batting.
2 away now.
The
2
shortstop.
up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Danny Santana. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a step off. Pitch on the way. And this is low, ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
A ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And Liriano's ready. 1-1 on its way. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming
Now
off
batting,
the bat, if you
left
will.
fielder,
And Show Track tells us it went out at 112
Carlson.
miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
In now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Santana stands at second with 2 gone. This is on the ground over to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in to try it again, Pedro Alvarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and Alvarez is sent packing for the first out.
The first baseman, number 19.
Striding in, Chris Davis. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in. He's set, and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting.
So striding number 23. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded to the right. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cardinals lead it 3-2. The next to bat for St. Louis,
leading up for the Cardinals.
1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Alfaro.
First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Check swing grounder to the right side. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell
now
behind
batting.
2-0 to
First
start
baseman.
the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Matt Adams. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 15.
So bases are empty here with 2
Randall.
gone. And the big right-handed batter, Randall Grichuk, saunters into the batter's box next. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your
Michael
attention,
Walker
please.
is going to come on in
These
relief as he'll be
changes for
making
St.
his
Louis.
20th appearance
Now
of the
pitching
season.
and batting in the 5th spot, number 52, Michael Walker. Now playing right field and batting 9, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
First offering on its way. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Walker delivering a 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Your
Jose
attention,
Reyes
please.
will come on now as a
Pinch hitting
pinch hitter,
for
so that'll
Pittsburgh.
spell the end for
Number
Francisco
7,
Liriano.
Jose Reyes.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Comes into his first at bat at 283. Still without a home run and 11 RBIs. Count even now at 1-1. Reyes, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Starling Marte. First pitch coming. Here it is. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Waka a check at first, and a dive, but he's back. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Career homer number 149 as they take the lead 4-3.
You can just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed one more out, then give up a single and a homer? Goes to show you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
Now batting, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Stevenson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 25, Omar Stevenson.
Standing in now, Chris Davis, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. That's wide, 2-0. Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball four again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. Two men gone. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this two-run home run. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead. It's 4-3 Pittsburgh. Number 31 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Stepping in for the Cardinals, number 11. Two base hits, both singles to this point.
The center fielder, number 11.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The batter, number 5.
For the pitcher
Second
and his
baseman,
teammates. They
Andrew
just get on the board and are feeling good
Broadway.
about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
So coming to the plate, Andrew Broadway, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. pitch coming. Here it is. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his right, Moustakas. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Number 34.
This has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
In now, number 34, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A line shot to third base. Now with the plate, Oscar Mercado.
The right fielder.
He's getting his first
Oscar
plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't
now
your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Danny Santana. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 0-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all
now
the way,
batting,
gets his hands
fielder,
quickly through the zone,
Dylan
and just rips it
Carlson.
down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Into the box, Dylan Carlson swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Broadway on second, Santana on at first with 2 down. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas has it. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Cards forced to settle for 1. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 4-4. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Now at the plate, number 23. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch. Right there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Stepping in now, Eric Ibar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 0-1 delivery. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Your
Carlos
attention,
Santana
please.
will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 41, Carlos Santana.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Santana, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-1 is a swinging strike on the fastball.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here to that ball on the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Your
Michael
attention,
Cloud
please.
takes the mound to
Now
try to get
pitching
out of
for
this
the
mess.
Cardinals.
There are 2
Number
on with
22.
only 1 away.
Michael Cloud.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And that's in there, base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. It's the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Lined hard toward right center. And he has broken this one open as this is down for extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Cloud is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Santana at third. Marte over at second. Moustakas at first. 1 gone. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Pedro Alvarez. 0-1 the count. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The set and the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run on 4 hits. No errors. And 3 men left on base. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. Bucks out in front. 5-4.
Ladies
Cody
and gentlemen,
Allen gets
your
the call
attention,
from
please.
the pen to take over on
Now
the mound and start the home
Pirates,
seventh.
Number 38, Cody Allen.
Leading off the inning,
Leading off
Jorge
for the
Alfaro,
Cardinals,
as they'll look to get
the
something
third
going
baseman,
here and even this game up.
This thing's far from
Alfaro.
over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Here's Alvarez at third. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh.
Up next to the
One
Cardinals,
gone for the Redbirds in
the
the
first
seventh.
baseman,
And up next,
Matt
it's the left-handed power
Adams.
truck, Matt Adams. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to Davis at first, and there are two away.
Your
Matt
attention,
Carpenter
please.
will pinch hit here,
Pinch
and
hitting
he's
for
the
the Cardinals.
potential tying run.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. 261 the average coming into action here. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted into the air to shallow center. McCutchen is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still down a run. It's 5-4.
Your
Carlos
attention,
Martinez
please.
has been summoned
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
as
the
he'll do
Cardinals,
so to start the 8th.
Number 44, Carlos Martinez.
Ready for another shot now, Chris
Leading off
Davis.
the fifth.
And keep an eye on him
The
at the
first
plate.
baseman,
He's
number
responsible
19,
for driving in 8
Chris
of their runs on the series
Davis.
with 7 hits. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way
Up
to start
next for the
this
Pirates,
inning when you're looking to pad the
center
lead.
fielder,
Could be the beginning
Andrew
of good things here in this
McCutchen.
half inning.
Now batting, Andrew McCutchen. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
In the dirt here. The 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. Adams is there for it. He's got it one away. Now at the plate, number 23. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Hold him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Eric Ibar in the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The set and the 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Davis at second with 2 down. Still 1-2. The set and the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding into the box, number 11. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Number 11.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. The Pirates leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Andrew Broadway, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back easily. First delivery to him on the way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now batting, number 34.
Digging in, number 34. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
You can't ask for anything
the
more
right
than
fielder,
that. The tying run
Oscar.
moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Standing in, Oscar Mercado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order.
Danny Santana.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Danny Santana, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
1-1.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run is across as well, and they'll claim the lead here at 6-5.
Left fielder.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. After being down by 1-0, that base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Into the box, Dylan Carlson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second, fielded by Moustakas. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Pirates 5. Logan Morrison is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th.
Logan Morrison.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Morrison swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the 22nd round back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now batting. Left field.
Digging in and looking for more, Starling Marte. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your attention,
Rosenthal
please.
answers the
Now
call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final
Number
2
31.
outs of this one.
Trevor Rosenthal.
First pitch on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Marte, the runner at second with one away. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he looks at ball one here. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. 1-0. Here it is. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 2 out here and a runner at second. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. The St. Louis Cardinals posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Carlos Martinez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Carlos Martinez. His record is now 3-3. The loss goes to Cody Allen. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.